Okay, bone video, appendicular skeleton. Point out the pectoral and pelvic girdles, state the bones that comprise each, and explain how they hold the limbs onto the exoskeleton. In other words, where are the joints and where they're located. So now we have the pectoral girdle, which is the clavicle. The acromion end is here. The sternal end, if you can see, maybe I can point with this Q-tip. Where am I at? Right here. We have the coronoid process of the scapula, and that is located right here. We have the subscapular fossa, which is located right here in this little notch here. The glendoid cavity, which is here. We have the spine, which is located here. We have the acromion, which is located here. We have supraspinatus fossa, which is located here. It's located here. The infraspinatus fossa is located here. Sternoclavicle joint, which is located here. We have the acromion clavicle joint. I'm sorry, no. The sternoclavicle joint is located here. The acromion clavicle joint is located here. Then we have the arm. Okay, here we go. We have the humerus here. We have the head of the humerus here. Greater tubercle, which is located this inner notch right there. We have the lesser tubercle, which is located down this little region right here. We have the deltoid tuberosity, which is located here. We have, where was I at? Medial epicondyle, which is located right here. Coronoid fossa, which is located in this little dip right there. This little dip. Where was I at? Coronoid fossa. What goes in here? The coronoid process. Capitulum, is located right here. Articulates to what bone? The ulna and the capitulum. And then the trochlea is located it's going blurry here. I'm straight down there. Articulates wood bone, the ulna and capitulum. And then we have the cranium fossa, which is this little dip here. And it says what goes in here. The ulna goes in here. And then we have the forearm. So this is the ulna. I have to change pages. Okay. So this knocked over my cups. That was annoying. Sorry about that. The cranium. Cranium is this little hook type deal right there. The corner process is that little cave-like process there. The styloid process, I believe that's what's next. Is it styloid? Yeah, the styloid process is here. Now we have the radius, which is this bone right here. We have the head there. We have the radius, the radial tuberosity, which is located right here. We have the styloid process, which is this down here, this part. Now we have the carpus, proximal roll. Is that what it says? Carpus? Okay, so anyway, next we have the carpus. Okay, so we're going to start with, it's not really distant from me, so the proximal roll is the scapuloid. Let me move this closer. Sorry. The scapuloid from lateral to median. So we have the scapuloid here. Next one is the lunate, which is located here. It's the next bone over the lunate. Then we have the tricranial, which is here. And then we have the pisiform, and that's this thingy be jiggy, but right here. This one right here. Then we have the distal roll. Which is starting with the trapezium is this one, trapezium, trapezoid. It actually looks like a trapezoid in real life, but the skeleton doesn't do it justice. Trapezoid. We have capitate, which is the one this way, and then we have hemate, which is this one right here. What bones form the wrist joint with what forearm bone? The proximal row. What bones form a joint from the pollex, which is a thumb, and that would be the trapezium. Point out the metacarpals and the phalanges. So this is the metacarpal right here. And these are your phalanges. So metacarpal here, and these are your phalanges. 3 different phalanges. Let me start.